Okay, so here it is, folks. This is the older Allosaurus and the newer Allosaurus of Jurassic Park. Okay, so here it is. This is the older Allosaurus of Jurassic Park. And this one is the 2013 version. You can see how the jaw opens. See how it has very much articulation, can look at the ceiling. Turn it back like that. You can close the jaw. You can also open it pretty wide. See, pretty neat. You can see inside there. See how the joints work, the tongue detail. And if you move the arms out, they even articulate out like that. Surprise. So that's pretty cool. Lots of flexibility here. The legs, they move a little bit back and forth, not extreme. There's a lot of detail that's gone into this, including this little piece that you can take off and show dino damage. See the dino damage? Really close. Then you can put the little piece back on and it stays pretty good. This is the JP symbol. The legs moving back and forth, and some articulation in the feet, but it's pretty difficult to do back and forth. Side to side, much better. There's the jaw again, the head moving down, facing down. A really awesome feature. Look at the detail on this awesome specimen. Got all the spikes, very modern looking dinosaur, Allosaur. The tail is fixed into position, not too fond of that, but look at the everything. Now see the legs, how they're a little bit different, straight head on. See how they're a little different? And there's the arms again. Feet back and forth, and you know, only move so far, so he can bend down, face down, like he's getting a drink of water or something. Let's open his mouth again so you can look inside of there. The detail on the tongue. Exquisite details on this creature. I just love it. So awesome. So much like the pet iguana I used to have. There's the older version of the Allosaur. You can see the nice jaw open and closed, but not as wide as the new version. The arms, the legs, and then some other really cool vintage features, like being able to take off the whole side of this thing's stomach, I guess you'd say, or back and stomach. You can see inside the dinosaur skeleton. You can take off that piece and see the lungs and the intestines. And then you can take off the leg piece, see the bone and the muscle. The tail piece, and you also can see the bone and see where it attaches. You can fit, snaps right back on, easy. Lots of taking on and off, and it's okay. Here I'm going to put this piece back on. This piece right back on the side there. Oh, it just snaps right into place, nice. And then you got to put you don't have to put that back on before you put the other piece, but it sure keeps it on better if you do. See where it joins in there? You can find a lot of these where they're missing the skeletal pieces and they just sell the dinosaurs without sometimes. But anyway, that is the older version, which sells quite new. If it's minty, what I'm saying, it's quite expensive. Now there you have opening the jaw. Now I'm going to bring the newer version, the 2013 version, alongside. You can see an exquisite paint job on this thing. The bright oranges and greens and whitish and light greenish. Now I'm going to show you that I have quite a few of these. I have 3 complete Allosaurs from the vintage. And now I'm going to show you that I have 3 complete brand new assault Allosauruses. And I'm going to put them all on the camera at once. It took a while to get these. I wasn't able to buy them in stores because they are a hot item that sells fast. kind of have to shop around and get the best deal. Now I will also show you that I have two more Allosaurs, but they have missing pieces. Okay, you can see here I have three 2013 versions of the Salt Allosaurus and three versions of the vintage, which I am taking off camera. Oops, I dropped one. Now here we go. We're going to show you a little more on this exquisite specimen. Very highly agile creature. Perfect detail. Look at that jaw, how wide that opens. Look at the teeth. Look at the crest, head crest. You can look up at the ceiling. You can make him look at the other part of the ceiling. You can make his head tilt forward. You can even move his neck back and forth. Quite a lot of range there. You can move the arms up and down, or also out to the side. I'm going to make his head do the little head trick. Works better on some Allosaurs than other Allosaurs. Depends on if you get a good one or not as good a one. Having three, my first one was not as good. Then I have a so-so good and a really good. This one is the really good. Look at that head. Jerks back and forth, back and forth. Look at that. Amazing, amazing, detailed, awesome dinosaur. Modernized dinosaur. Not necessarily the bird idea, but just cool. Looks like an iguana. Look at that. You peel off the dino damage. See the ribs in there, and all the detail on the neck and the face and the ball joint for the mouth, jaw, whatever you want to call it. Stuff like that. I'm just blah 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 telling you all about this thing that I know a little bit how to describe, but I know how to tell you a few things here and there because it's just so cool. So write me if you want, whatever, but I think it's awesome. Okay, now see the detail on the tongue. Wow, look at that detail. Look at the way, I mean, the paint job's pretty cool. There's some things that they could do, get some variants, but it's pretty cool. They did a really good job on this guy. Modernized, very awesome looking creature. Look at all the scales. Look at the detail in the feet. Looks like a Godzilla looking foot there from the Godzilla movie 2000s. Okay, then you got the legs. See how one's a little more in, one's a little more out to the side, but it doesn't bother me too much. Very similar to some other dinosaur products in the past, so I can live with it. And then you have, there's another one next to that one, and look at the detail on the face of this item. See the neck, how it tilts. There's three of them I have here in the shot. There you go. There's a good view of the face. I just dropped it, but I didn't hurt it. And there's the jaw opens with the, I think that's the one that's my favorite one. And then there is the older version, and put him in front. Looks like he has spikes. There's the new version, 2013, Salt Allosaurus, exclusive by the way.